it's international eliminator time. Now, in the women's competition, Myriam from Germany is on 6 points. Peggy from the US, she's on 41 points. That's a 35-point difference, which will give Peggy a massive 17.5-second head start.
USA, you will go on my first whistle. Germany, you will go on my second whistle. 3.
On Gladiators,
2.
they say it isn't over until it's over, and anything can happen to Peggy Odita from the United States during the next few seconds. This eliminator is far more tricky than the eliminator course she's used to back home. One mistake means that Myriam Losch from Germany is in with a chance. Smoothly up the rope, onto the hand ladder. The heptathlete and American Gladiators champion going well. Myriam's off. Falters a little at the start. Back into it now as Peggy hits the cargo net. Peggy climbing strongly. Look at that determination. Oh, 2 scoops is on his feet. Very excited. Myriam's on the rope. And Peggy crosses to the furthest zip for the wild ride to the arena floor. In the background, Myriam starts the hand ladder. And Peggy enters the hurdles that have been the graveyard for so many contenders. First the balance beam, then the travelator. Her fans urging her on. Fast on the beam. Oh, she stumbles on the travelator. Peggy mistimed the start of the travelator climb badly there. Composes herself for another crack. Yes! Her stride perfect. Up to the top, through the paper burst, and into the semi-finals of this International Gladiators competition. Myriam leaps off the zip. A teacher, a wife, and a mum. And I must say that her English is superb. Certainly 100% better than my German. There's her husband, Jürgen, with baby Laura as she comes off the balance beam. It's certainly taking its toll on her. This grueling eliminator, the travelator, powers her way up. She's achieved what very few people in the world even get the opportunity to try. She's competed in International Gladiators and beaten the eliminator. Swings home Myriam Losch from Germany.
At the top of the show, you talked about the importance of getting the experience of participating in front of a big crowd, and you said how important these people here in Birmingham would be to you. What do you have to say to them right now?
Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are great.
And to the victor, a little token of your participation in the prelims. But you got bigger fish to fry. Good luck.
Well, Myriam, it was very difficult for you with a 17.5-second deficit.
Yes, it was. But all these people helped me, at least, that I could make it. Thank you.
They certainly did. You've worked very hard this evening. This is for as a token of appreciation for you. It's been great to have you on the show, and the very best of luck in the future. Let's hear it for Myriam.
And we'll have the men's eliminator between Great Britain's Mark Everitt and Russia's Alexander Maltsev after this timeout.
The International Gladiators are tough and getting tougher every year. I'm in my 3rd season now of American Gladiators, and I think I'm about to retire. I'm getting old. Look at the hair.
But there's a great international spirit developing. In fact, Hawk stood up in the middle of the canteen the other day going, "We are the world." Only Hawk could do that, of course.
The International Gladiators, goes without saying, they're all big, tough, strong guys, but they've got one quality that I admire. They've got a sense of humour.
They're all very nice, they're all very competitive, and it's going to be a fabulous international show.
Well, I've met the International Gladiators, and they're just the same as us, except they talk funny, and we're bigger. Well, Rhino's bigger. Come to think of it, he talks funny too. Are you sure he's English?
While Hunter goes to find out, let's look at the scores. Mark's 3-point lead converts to a 1.5-second head start in this eliminator.
Great Britain, you will go on my first whistle. Russia, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Mark from the UK starts his run, high and low beams. Here comes the Russian bear, Alexander. Mark's tackled this grueling course 4 times already in the domestic championships. He knows a few tricks. On onto the bike and gets pedaling. Alexander makes the rope look easy. Mark's fans know the Russian is still a huge threat. Mark finishing the hand bike, and look at Mark go across the rollers and onto the net. And look at Alexander, he's crossing like a Cossack. The Russian eating into Mark's lead. The fans urging him on. Look at him climb that net. Mark's at the top, he'll race for the furthest zip. Alexander hauls himself up. Mark onto the zip. 90 feet. Splash down. And into that graveyard. A bird's eye view of the international arena for Alexander there as down he zips onto the mat. Frankie and her mum on their feet now. Mark of the United Kingdom onto the balance beam and up onto the travelator without breaking stride. Straight to the top and through the paper burst. He'll have the huge honour of carrying the Union flag for his country into the next round. It's celebrations all round. Here comes Alexander, big, powerful strides up the travelator. He's certainly made a lot of friends here tonight. The Russian completes the Eliminator.
You must be so delighted.
I am, yes. That was a good eliminator. I didn't mess up. It went really well.
I mean, you just seem to be walking up that travelator. You got it down to a fine tee.
It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you of that.
So can you do it all over again?
Yes, I'd love to.
Oh, well, we'll see. We look forward to that, and that's for you. Let's hear it from Mark Everitt of the UK.
Alexander, you could have won it. What happened up there?
I had a bit of bad luck, but I like this game, and I like the spectators. I'm just glad that it was the champion of England that I lost to. If I'd practiced a bit more, I think I would have won.
These people did like your performance. Say hello back to them, too.
Thank you.
Alexander Maltsev. And we've got a little token of our esteem for you, baby. So the USA's Peggy, Odita, and Great Britain's Mark Everitt are moving on to the semifinals. Well, it's been quite a night here at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham, England. For Ulrika Johnson and Kimberly Joseph, I'm Mike Adamley. We'll see you again next week on International Gladiators.
See you there.
See ya.
For safety reasons, do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators.